Alright. Well, I suppose we move on to the next one. Case summary. Dooley suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen the strange storm gathering over it. Also enjoying the pun here. For Toe Malone. Okay, what's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. Case? No, I have some overdue books to drop back. So that purple swirling vortex thing above the building has nothing to do with why we're here? Oh, come on now, detective. You're hardly going to arrest the weather. The things you'll try to do to justify this department. Let's get this over with. These statues make me uncomfortable. They're not very welcoming. They should at least be reading a book or wearing glasses or something. Before this was the library, it was where the mayor kept her lion collection. Oh, right! That clears that up. So, this is a library. What a helpful plaque. We'll be done in a jiffy, detective. Alright, inside we go. Fines? For being late? How are books late? It's not like they have places to be. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. Can't we come to some kind of arrangement? Do you have any parking tickets you want to see go bye-bye? Dooley, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine? No? Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. Kid? The one who's responsible for the storm. And, you know, the ghosts. Ghosts? What? Is this your to-read pile? Oh, I read all those. The desk's missing a leg, so I'm using them to balance out the computer. Fair enough. I thought you found owning books suspicious. It is. What kind of secret stuff are you reading that you can't get it from your local library? Maybe people just like having their own books. Maybe it's a germ issue? Germs? You really believe in anything Hollywood tells you. Oh dear. Even the lamp is flickering. I got this for Doris last time I had to get out of paying fees. I'm gonna have to up the ante this time. I know, right? Can't quite read that. An old photocopier. Can't imagine this gets much use. Oh, it does. When you renew your card each year, Doris takes a photocopy of your butt for the records. Everyone's butt? Just mine, now that I think of it. That's the price of working out, I guess. Looks like some of these coats have been here for years. We should go through their pockets. You know, for evidence. Got a button. Button from an old coat. Great evidence, Dooley. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked for due to books overdue. Could use some workshopping. The computer seems to be broken. It's not broken, it's hollow, so they can store more books in it. I guess that's one place to keep them. I really enjoy the access to secret areas this job gets us. Staff only? Not on our watch. Okay. I guess it's time to elevate things. An old elevator? Where is the staircase? We have none. There was a fire, and ironically, the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. I don't have the skills to wire up a normal button, never mind this one. It's worth a try. Sci-fi and fantasy children. Had a feeling it was going to be two separate things. What odd leaves that plant has. That's just the dead tree where Doris dries her stockings. Don't blink. Well, there's something about a child. What about this one? The words are short, and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books for my age range, and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it, because I've read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here. ABC as easy as 4, 5, 6. There's a cold draft coming from the vent. That can't be good for this kid's health. I'm gonna have to pet. I hope I get to have a pet robot someday. Too many responsibilities, feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. Why would you teach it that? I want to be on their good side when the inevitable happens. I've always loved trains and trams. Not monorails, though, thinking they're better than everyone because they're up in the air. Viewmaster? I loved those as a kid. I'll take this and see if I can't find a use. It's times like these that I miss walking the beat. An old film viewing toy. The dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it was moved recently. Interesting. You look familiar. Have I arrested you before? Why your parents don't love you. Damn. Bad baby incites a riot. Well, that's not right. Neat trick. What magic book did you learn that from, kid? It's not magic, it's nothing. Who are you talking to, kid? I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens to people what happens to people who do a snitch. Modern media is really making our jobs hard. All right. Come on, Frankie, you can do better than that. Let's call that Plan B. Okay. For the time being, continue our exploration. Okay, the chess pieces are moving. If we lived in medieval times, we'd be living the adventures of ye Darkside bailiff and his squire Dooley. Glum tales of the sad venturer. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger, until I found out that they had to go into space. Looks like some kind of rocket's aluminum is coming off it. That could be useful. Hell yeah. Fantastic obit. Drowned in moonlight. Strangled by her own bra. Wow. Library card. How convenient. I've expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. Library card of one smug-faced Paul Conway. Also, since we're reading descriptions, 10 sheets of foil. Yep, I don't know what I was expecting there. What a great game, eh? Yeah, funny-looking draft pieces, though? Okay. Before we start throwing items at things, let's continue looking around. Professor Theodore Library, inventor of the library. No, not one word of that is true. Hobby and do-it-yourself in the reading room. Let's start with this. Enjoy your dinner and your lurk. Turning duct tape into pants. Make your nethers sustainable. How to DIY yourself. I'm really good at DIY. I get my sister to do it for me. Looks like he's jumping. You'd jump too if somebody shoved a pole up your behind. Wait a minute, these are printouts of children's art. And look at Mr. Moneybags and his deep pockets, rich enough that he can pay child artists for original works, this guy. Jeez. Wait a minute. Okay, that's still the same line. Okay. Why are these fake? Well, you can't have kids painting over the books. Somebody seems to have left some glue here. It's no duct tape, but it could be useful. Alright. To the reading room. Oh, hello, miss. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Oh, hello. My name's Roxa. I'm here to study the strange goings-on. I guess that's why you're here too, detective? Oh, sure. That's me. Always investigating stuff. On purpose. Want to share what you found? Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. I'm searching for the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. Who doesn't need chalk in the 21st century? Most people? A fair point. Hope there's nothing contraband in this pile. I wish. You know what I mean. Time always seems to stand still in boring places like libraries. Detective McQueen, I would just like to say, from the bottom of my heart, go fuck yourself. I love the library. So, ghost hunting, eh, detective? That's classic. Because there's a whole bunch of eerie mumbo-jumbo going on here. So you noticed then. I'm majoring in the occult at TLU. You can do that? I thought all that stuff was banned. Somebody has to catalog and ban it all, detective. Right. It's all fairly hush-hush. So what does one study with occultism? Whatever you want. I went with computer science, so I wouldn't be studying too impractical subjects. Good call, Roxa. From experience, I can tell you that occult doesn't pay much. Bert says hi. It's definitely off on the timing of break time. It's broken. If I want to look at any microfilm, I'll need to find another way to do so. Like a viewfinder. Let's see what we can find online. You didn't say the magic word. Looks like I need to figure out the password. Okay. Why would anyone have so many filings that they need a cabinet to store them? Not helpful. It's radiating energy, like Roxa said. I think that may be a clue, possibly. There's just too much here to take. Even my pockets have their limits. Film is too big. It's a square peg, round hole situation. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. So what if we... Nope. Okay. Button for the 4th floor is missing. Tetraphobia. Tetraphobia? Fear of the number 4. It's quite common for buildings in China to be missing the 4th floor. But the 4th floor is there, just the button is missing. Oh yeah. And we're not in China. You have all the answers, don't you? It's true. I won't hand this in just yet. I may need it. Fair enough. These burnouts seem like they'd make for frustrating reading conditions. Okay. This place is haunted, you know, the usual stuff. The usual. Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. It's chasing off the readers. And you say a kid is to blame? He's the only one here often enough. Suspiciously often, if you ask me. I'll look into it. Do, or else I'll call a pair of oddball priests and or a questionable ghost-busting startup to come fix this. What's that you're reading? Skylight. The heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. Of a what now? A reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day. I'm at the part where her prom night, and he's promised to take her, but the clocks went forward and now it's on at night. What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. Sounds interesting? What? It sounds awful, detective. Your elevator is broken. There's no button for the 4th floor. Yep. Hope you don't want to read any horror books. Well, I would like to be able to go there. Oh, well then. Sorry, I guess. Can I have the internet password, please? And give you access to all my juicy manuscripts. No chance. Doris, I need that password for my investigation. And I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognized, so no. If you need anything else, I'll be here, unless I'm not. Okay. Skylight. A Skylight calendar. For October. Never know when I'm going to need to cut something in half, or a lazy approximation of half. Oh, apparently we missed the scissors. Even the lamp is flickering. Okay. Fair enough. From a certain angle, it looks like Julie has crazy hair. Well, this one is at least giving us a little bit of account. Never understood this section. How can something be fiction and science? I don't know what to do with you sometimes. Give me a raise? Okay. Can I wear this as a hat? No. Can you wear this as a hat? Can you wear this as a hat? No. Need to find some film to put in it first. Fair enough. We know the dinosaur has been moved, but... in a way... Okay. So I think we're going to need to... Well, I've destroyed some historical material. Let's hope there's a point to this. Even cut up, it's too much to carry. Looks like I'll need to bring something here. Well, it fits. Let's look at what I didn't accidentally chop out of Twin Lake's recent history. The spider moths do it again. Do it again sounds like they were on some kind of winning streak instead of having burnt down yet another stadium. Major staff cuts at City Library. Budgetary cutbacks have seen the local library reduced to a skeleton staff. I know Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. It means very few people work here. Oh, yep, just Doris now, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Computer stock goes up, up, down, down, left, right, left. I shouldn't have read that aloud. I think I may have just summoned something. Crackpot detective claims teenagers' tags were a ritual meant to show the dead that walk among us. Yay, we made the news. I remember this case. What the? Hello. Who are you and how did you get here? I am that which could never be unseen, the ooze from your nightmares, the knower of the unknown. Right, that's not very helpful if I'm honest. Help is there for those who know how to take it. Okay then, I'll bite. Tell me, O knower of the unknown, what's going on here? I, don't rightly know. Right. But I do know that the coward Yeats is protecting a hidden room, one that holds vast power and treasures. No doubt that which is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself and the others lies within. The others? The others. Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking to, I don't know how to explain this. What was all that again? Yeats' secret room, mad power within. We cool, bro? We're cool. This box of microfilm has gotten me into enough trouble for one day. Thanks very much. Let's see what we can find online. You know the password? No. Why are you wearing a Viewmaster, Detective? Oh, it's part of the game I'm playing. The game also involves me pretending to talk to invisible people. No need for further investigations. Everything has been answered satisfactorily. Goodbye. Pray, sir, a moment of your time. Another one. Another? Ah, another spirit, yes. Then, with your question, you have answered mine own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you have seen on your travels that scoundrel Crowley. Forcefully mysterious man in the silly hat? The very same. I knew he lurked here, but somewhere. He mentioned a hidden room? Yes, but on the matter I shall say no more. Not until the beast is gone. But I just wanted... Not a word more, sir. Not a word more. Fair enough. Okay. Anyone in here? Gale. Are you an author too? I don't recognize you. Aye, but not like yon toffs with their literary fiction. I wrote useful stuff like house wiring and how to own plumbing. Think you could fix the elevator? With the right gear I could. I'd need a new button, mind. What's all this for? Could you use this button to fix the elevator? I can, but it won't do nothing. Needs to be conductive to make the circuit work. This should make the button conductive. Could this button replace the broken one in the elevator? Let me see. Looks like it'll do the job. Gives a few minutes to pop into place. Well, we're running down on things we're holding on to. Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gale. Happy to help. We're fun doing something useful again. But before we do that... Anyone in here? Oh, hey. Big fan of your work. Thanks. Not you. Oh. I read your detective books. Wonderfully over the top. I think you should read this one. I read this one, and I thought it was good. What's it about? It's the story about this kid who can see dead people. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. I fear I find myself in the company of a rather dreadful bunch. Rotters, the lot of them. The kid? No, he's charming. I'm in the others. Occultists, horror writers, and DIY fanatics. Horrors, the lot of them. Well, I guess we're going up to the 4th floor. Oh look, Doris must have finally fixed the elevator button. No, it was... never mind. Looks like you can get to the roof through here. Thankfully it's locked. I'd rather not go back into that storm. Collection of books that doesn't seem to fit anywhere else in the library. How to cook a dinosaur, if you ever catch one. The Internet and Other Fads. Architecture of the Mind by Sarah Bellum. And MMO Accountancy. Be the fictional banker you always knew you were. You barely make teenage girls whimper, Howie. Only because they cannot fathom the dread I conjure, Eddie. You play on common cliches. Your penny dreadfuls lack true horror, at best spooky pulp. Your best works aren't even written by you, charlatan, fraud, undead trickster. If you feel that way, then why did you hide my work, Eddie? Again, I say, I have not your book. You probably hid it because it was too scary for you. God, you're infuriating, man. The Dreadful Person Murderers. Ooh, a candle. These are one hell of an atmospheric fire hazard. Lemons for every meal. The Quirky Killings. Stabfest 5. 6. I know how to read those. The Underwhelmer. The Yearn for Blood. They yearn for blood. It kills. The Kickboxing Cult. Murder. The Pain Giver. From Axis to Zero Oxygen, a murderer's primer. Calvin ate a cop. Everyone's guilty. Haunted Place. What's going on here? I didn't take his blasted book. It was that childish Blighton woman. Why don't you tell him that? Hey, Big Scared. He will not listen to me. He's convinced I hid it so more people would borrow my books over his. Nonsense. I care not for his current zeitgeist. My works are vastly superior. He's being such a child. I am clearly the greater horror writer. I tore apart the minds of a generation with my aesthetic horror. With your aesthetic rubbish. Atheistic rubbish. Right. I'll have you, mate. Come at me, you sickly twerp. You two, stop it or I'll put you both in some kind of supernatural slammer. He started it. Oh, I never. It was you and your... I don't care who started it. I'm putting a stop to it. Wait right here. And not a peep. Okay. Excuse me, did you steal Lovecraft's book? He and that Poe fellow won't stop fighting over which one has the more frightful book. I took his book in the hopes it would stop their arguing. It seems to have just made it worse. Well, then I shan't give it back until they stop their silly bickering. I just shan't. How am I meant to stop those two fighting? That is not my concern. You want this book, you stop their fight. There's gotta be a scarier book than theirs around here. Surely that would stop their bickering. Interesting. Okay. Dr. Whom's Thrilling Adventures Through Grammar and Structure. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Can I sign up for one? No, I'm too busy reading my book to help Saz. Dooley, can I use your card? Still has fines on it. I bet you'd let me make a deal now, huh? Why is the window under the roof locked? For health and safety reasons. Fair. Can I get the key? Afraid not. Why? For health and safety reasons. And we still can't have the internet password, I would presume. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Like this one? Like this one, yes. Oh, good. But not this one. It's not yours. That's not even your face on it. It's worth a try. I really don't want to put my face on here, but I really need a picture of myself. Things I do for this job. Feels like I'm back in kindergarten art class. This is going to be the least convincing fake ID I've ever seen in all my years as a cop. Nailed it. Like to borrow, need a borrow card. Borrow card. I know how words work. Like this one? Oh, well then. Here you go, Paul. Paul? His name is... My name is Paul, like it says on the card. My card. Paul, Paul, Paul. Up we go. Is this my book? No, it is not. What is it? The most horrific novel ever written, and it's not written by either of you. Let me see that. Teenaged girl, blah blah blah, reverse vampire, blah blah blah, love story. Sounds terrifying. Its mere existence gives me shivers. Do you agree it's more horrific than your works? Will you stop squabbling? Agreed? Agreed. Can you believe something so hideous exists? Can you believe it's so popular? Stoker must be turning in his grave. I hope the poor chap doesn't know. Well, they're gone, but now what? I guess we could tie up the other ghost loose ends. I've gotten them to agree on the scariest book. Can I have that novel now? Good. I daren't see why you want this vile thing, but I did promise. Here. Aw, you ruined the kid's illusion, Detective. You have your rotten book, now leave me alone. Can you see the ghosts too, kiddo? Ghosts? What nonsense are you filling his head with, Detective? I see them. They're my friends. Well, this one is. Some of them are less friendly. But I like them because before they came, the place was empty. Just me and Doris, and she's only interested in reading the most dreadfulest books I've ever written. Okay. They are uninterested, which, you know, is fair. Do you want a Lovecraft? You may have the book, sir, but I shall ne'er tell you how to enter the dark place where the heebie-jeebies lay in wait, not while Crowley skulks around seeking that very info. Okay. I met your friend, Yeats. Says you won't stop spying on him? I find it most joyous to torment the man. Says you want into that room you mentioned. I do. I'm most bored here. I need something to do, something to read. Why not use that computer to go online? 2 words, safe search. Oh, right. Maybe I can find some kind of workaround. Please, just stay here and don't do anything. Can I have the internet password, please? Doris, I need that password. Okay. Not getting anywhere with that. Not getting anywhere with that. Oh. She is gone. Roxa, you mentioned you were looking for stuff on the internet. How did you get past the internet blocks? Up to something naughty, detective? Like hydration? Thank you, Rose's Madness. Exactly. Me? No, but I have this friend who needs to get past the library firewall. That's quite well protected, surprisingly. I think Doris was worried somebody would hack it and steal her unpublished fanfiction. Thank you for that. But I figured out the admin password so I can bypass the block. Want me to give it to you so you can use it too? Please? Yay! I do hope it is genuinely the password for Doris in her book. Here you go. I'm a ghosts. I can't type that in myself. But you can use the internet. That's ghosts for you, mysterious lot. Okay. I mean, that's just science. Do we need to do that? Now Crowley should be able to use his browse to his heart's content. I'll let him know. Okay, I've set it up so you should be able to browse whatever you want. No restrictions. Excellent. You may not want to stick around for this. Right, I'll leave you to your business, so shut the door on the way out. Did I sense? Yes, the beast's eyes are focused elsewhere. The air is cleaner now. Well, clearer is maybe not the term I'd have used. Come again, sir? Never mind. Just don't go into that room if you can avoid it. As you suggest. Now, what's all this about a hidden room? I'll share what I can. There's a place hidden behind the horror section of the 4th floor. The source of the phantasmic pollution afflicting this building is within. How do I get in? One of the books in the L section is a lever. Pull it and fix this. Godspeed, man. Hear that, Dooley? Hear what? Oh yes, of course. We need to get to the 4th floor and open the secret room using one of the books in the L section. Wait, how do you know all this? Intuition? Up we go. Book Yeats mentioned is missing. I didn't know you were a fan of Lovecraft. You're looking at the Lovecraft section. A bit too godless for my tastes. A Lovecraft novel, you say? Here goes nothing. It seemed to fit with a curious clicking noise. Right, we pull this and... Well, there's the hidden door Yeats and Crowley were talking about. Creepy doorways are a recurring motif I'm not too fond of. Let me guess. Staying here to cover me again? You got it in one, detective. Try to avoid getting knocked out this time. In we go. What is all of this? Magica, Alice de Crowley's Guide to the Popular Wizard Game. The Gnostic's Guide to Ghouls and Ghosts. I am read. Rituals for Modern Rituals. These are all contraband occult books. This is quite the nasty treasure trove. Why didn't I know about this stuff? Those loose wires seem to run to the roof. The Necronomicon Cyclopean Cookbook. 101 Ways to Get Ritual Stains Out of Your Carpets. A Brief History of Time Magic. The Art of Pentagram Drawing. Fair. Copy of Ripley's Cast That Are Not. It seems to be open to the Summon Spirits page. Maybe if I close it, this whole mess will sort itself out. Ouch! Seems to be charged by this faulty wiring. I wonder where it goes. Goes to the roof? What a strange thing to find here. Normal library fare, this. Free skull? I want the hat on the skull? Okay, fair enough. Periodic table of secret magic elements. Small hole. I don't fit. Maybe I can drop something down to see where it lands. Hope this works. Now to find where that landed. Hopefully without having caused any damage. So, what are you doing here? Like the moth to a flame, I am drawn to the eldritch energies emitted from this book. I like spooky books and electricity. I even lit candles to up the spook factor. It's fair enough. Okay, so we're probably going to need to get onto the roof. I think I hate my job. No one's making you do it. Ah. Silence. La 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 la. I'm the law here, not you. Don't forget it, sign. Okay. Just going to not acknowledge the fact that Doris is gone here. I am constantly looking through a Viewmaster, yes. Okay. What's all this noise? I can't hear myself read. So, kid, what do you know about the other side of that vent? I didn't mean to do it. Do what? I was lonely, so I went exploring. I found all these neat new books. But the one I read was scary, and I ran off. Then the ghosts arrived. But I liked them, because they have because now I have friends. See? He meant no harm. Troublemaker, arrest him! Breaking and entering! Into your room of illegal books. Let's say both sets of charges cancel each other out. Only if you get rid of the ghosts, and find him somewhere else to go once in a while. He can join me in the Blood Wolves. Blood Wolves? The mayor stopped paying the dib tax? So we had to change from scouts. You okay with that, kid? Sure. That's great, but back to the task at hand. We need to stop energy flowing into the building and into that book. You'll need to get into the lightning conductor on the roof. Here, have the key. Dooley, we're going onto that roof. But it's raining outside! In hindsight, that was dangerous. Thankfully, nobody got hurt. You blighter, that could have killed me! Except that you're already dead. Police brutality, that's what this is. Get rid of the storm and the ghosts, and we can forget about the kids' escapades. Fair enough. kid must have used the dinosaur to get up to the vent. Resourceful. We have solved the mystery of the moved dinosaur. Really hope it wouldn't come to this. Here we go. I suppose I already ducked out of one room in this case. I knew I played that card too soon. You did, buddy. You did. More of that wiring from the secret room, and it leads to the roof. You need me to go all the way up there? Scared of heights? No. Yes. So, what do I need to do? Get down as soon as possible? Looks like the circuit is connecting downstairs to this aerial. Guess I should break that circuit, then wire the aerial to the lightning rod so the power has somewhere to go. Okay, so we have a puzzle. That is not how the puzzle works. Oh, it's one of these puzzles. Not a huge fan of these kinds of puzzles, because I'm awful at them. Okay. Nope, I think we're going in the wrong direction here. Reset me. There we go. Ouch, my hand. Look, Detective, the storm is dying out. Imagine that. Okay, we should be able to close the book now. Trunk's filled, Detective, though I don't see why we had to take all those books. Dooley, they're contraband. Heavy contraband. We have an arrangement then, Doris. Agreement? You don't fine me for having the books. I don't sue the kid for entering the vault. I go back to business, sans haunting. You should also get that wiring fixed. Fine. Come on, Dooley. Let's get back to the office. See you at camp, Mr. Dooley. See you there, Devin. 2 down.